That was so emotional. Ludwig is a genius.
Congrats! Finally, the fifth is in harmony. Now let's see how Beethoven's doing on the sixth.
All right, let's go back.
Had enough of a tune-up? Let's head back to Beethoven's flat.
Ach, returned already. I am positively gleeful to hear that the rehearsal of mine fifth went well. If you give me just a moment, the opening to mine sixth is almost ready. Yeah.
All right.
There you have it. The opening to mine sixth symphony. Please, set the orchestra to work rehearsing it while I finish the remainder of the piece.
Here's a Carmen note.
Ludwig's sneeze made quite a breeze. It stirred up a Carmen note.
So, well, first of all, let's have him play it. I think I can get it right the first time, but I kind of want to mess up just to see his reaction.
Hello once more. Where can that rotten rascal have gone with the scores to mine fifth and sixth symphonies?
Rotten rascal. Will you please play the opening to your sixth symphony?
When you ask so politely, of course. Ah, I feel so relaxed.
This is what art does to people. Honestly, there's a reason why they use art as therapy. Like, theater and music and art, it's just, all of it is beautiful. Writing, it's like just creating something is just so, it fills people with such joy. Like, not only having created something after so much work on it, but also just it's therapeutic. Like, even going to go see a show, like, even if it's a community theater, it's beautiful. Like, seeing people put hard work and dedication into their craft and creating something from it. Anyway, yeah, I think I need to go listen to like some kind of symphony or some kind of orchestra play. I used to do that like back when I was still in college.
That opening should make the orchestra players earn their salaries. Have a fine rehearsal.
All right, let's do this. Play this, please. Okay, so that goes to second to last. I don't think it's in third place, but let me see. Okay. Ah, shit. This isn't... I'm actually gonna fuck this up in real time. Okay, that's definitely in last place. What's this? Oops. Okay, this goes in first place. Let's have us play it wrong first, because honestly, like, I think that this definitely goes first. This definitely goes first. Let me switch these two. Let me see what happens there. I'm pretty sure that this is wrong, and I just need to switch these two to make it real. I just want to hear his reaction to us playing it wrong.
Let's lead these melodious folks through a rendition of Beethoven's 6th.
The way their eyes bug out.
This was said the dog, darling. Beethoven must be losing it.
That's just about in sync. Let's try once more to settle this score.
So I was wrong. It's not these two that need to be switched. It's these two that need to be switched. This should be good.
So natural, like that grass in a mountain meadow.
We've dissed disharmony and straightened out the melody. The 6th is in place and Beethoven has arrived. Tonight he'll be conducting his 5th and 6th symphonies for the very first time.
Maybe that was someone else, like saying like, oh, Beethoven's a genius.
I could not have finished without your help. Thank you. And now I'm off to celebrate and consider my next symphony, the 9th.
Wait a minute. You just finished the 5th and 6th symphonies. Wouldn't your next be the 7th?
Ah, but that is so predictable. I prefer to juggle many symphonies in my mind at once. Also, math was never my best subject. Ah, one last thing. Perhaps it is mine hearing, but something in the orchestra didn't sound quite right. A theory worth investigating, perhaps? Anyway, auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. I remember as a kid, so I played this so many times I can't even count. I remember as a kid, I would like take always the most useless bit of information that I would get from here, and I would report it proudly to my teachers to show how intelligent I am. So I remember distinctly being like, did you know that math wasn't Beethoven's best subject? And I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I feel like they just added that in for comic relief to this game, but that's what I took forward. Is, hey, did you know that Beethoven wasn't good at math?
Congratulations is where we're at. We've found the Carmen Notes final scrap. Let's check the Chronopedia for some decoding.
Blend in with classic harmony as part of Ludwig's symphony. Hide where many notes are found, but use your own distinctive sound. Bring a modern instrument with you, unique to marching bands will do.
I'll activate the time cuffs.
Lovely.
That's a music stand. Designed to hold what else? Music.
All right, Renee, well, it was great working with you. We're arresting the thief at the sousaphone.
Of course. That sousaphone made for marching bands is definitely off-tone in this orchestra. The sousaphone wasn't invented until 1850, so it shouldn't be part of an 1808 orchestra.
I love how she calmly walks over.
Nabbing Jacqueline Hyde, our mistress of crime, is like catching two thieves at the same time. Well, Inspector, we've made our double troublemaker face the music. Jacqueline Hyde broke out of prison once before. This time, there won't be an encore.
I must say, it's nice to see you sleuths again.
But you'll both be history once Carmen polishes off her plan.
Sharp work, Inspector. You flattened Jacqueline Hyde and helped Beethoven rescore his 5th and 6th symphonies. Thanks to you, the most sublime moments in Western music have been saved for us all to savor. All 8 escaped crooks are back in jail for good. But Carmen must have another operative on the job because there's more trouble ahead. Can you take another case?
Absolutely. We're going to Edison, I believe. Oh, you know what? Apparently it was true. I just checked. Was Beethoven bad at math? And apparently, yes, Ludwig von Beethoven was notoriously bad at basic arithmetic.
Speaking of electricity, you're headed for the age of invention. Menlo Park, New Jersey in the 1870s. There should be a buzz about the electric light bulb by now, but I hear someone's blown a fuse. Better see if you can illuminate the problem. And you better take Ivan Idea as your good guide. He's great at inventing ways to take on trouble. Good luck, Inspector. And don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
Whoa! Epic time traveling! We've touched down in Menlo Park, New Jersey. The year is 1879, and that invention expert by my side is none other than Thomas Alva Edison.
Hey, this is no time for chatting. I must recreate the world's first light bulb before the night is over.
Go figure. I thought Edison had a working bulb. What's holding him up?
I remember the whole, Thomas Edison, oh my God, he was amazing, he was wonderful, and I don't know, reading all about Tesla in the Nancy Drew game, I forget which one it was, but it was the electric one, where it was all about Tesla and Tesla's ideas. It was just ugh, why do we never, I don't think I ever learned about Tesla when I was a kid. It was always about Edison, and he was another jackass, wasn't he? Anyway, Chronopedia time. Era of invention. Save the juice, switch off the lights when not in use. From a sign in Thomas Edison's New Jersey laboratory. What up? I'm also, I was born in New Jersey. Didn't live there, never grew up there, but that's where I was born. New discoveries. The 19th century was a time of rapid scientific advancement. In the medical world, renewed interest in microbes led to the development of vaccines and improved medical techniques. On engineering fronts, Michael Faraday in 1831 found a way to generate electricity. Inspired by reports of the electromagnet in 1832, Samuel Morse conceived of the first telegraph machine. Discoveries in chemistry helped people devise new fuels and new materials. In 1856, Henry Bessemer patented a new process of blasting air through molten iron to produce inexpensive steel for bridges and skyscrapers, my heavens. In 1855, the invention of the first plastic, called Parkesine, ushered in the age of disposable goods. Fun fact, the first tin cans invented in the 19th century needed to be opened with a hammer and a chisel. A brilliant career. The great 19th century American inventor Thomas Alva Edison was born in Milan, Ohio in 1847. Edison had only 3 months of formal schooling. Because his teachers believed he wasn't bright, his mother decided to educate him at home. As a child, Edison worked as a newsboy, and at 16, he became an apprentice in a telegraph office. Edison patented more than 1,000 inventions, including the incandescent light bulb, the phonograph, the motion picture projector, the duplex telegraph, the carbon telephone transmitter, and the alkaline storage battery. Fun fact, Edison is perhaps most famous for perfecting the phonograph, a sound-based device. Ironically, owing to a childhood illness, Edison was almost completely deaf and could not fully enjoy his own invention. Dang, that's unfortunate. The Wizard of Menlo Park. Edison created the first commercial research laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey in 1876. Backed by leading financiers such as J.P. Morgan, Edison established the Edison Electric Light Company. In 1880, J.P. Morgan's residence was the first private home in the world to be illuminated with Edison's incandescent light bulbs. Henry Ford admired Edison. As chief operating engineer at the Detroit Edison Illuminating Company, he told Edison about his newly built gasoline-powered horseless carriage. Up to that time, no one had encouraged Ford, but when Edison heard about Ford's idea, he pounded his fist on the table and said, "Keep at it." Years later, Ford asked Edison to design a special new alkaline battery, which could start his Model T automatically without hand cranking. Fun fact, Henry Ford's first car weighed 500 pounds and could run at 2 speeds, 10 or 20 miles per hour. Creature comforts. The many inventions from Edison's laboratory have greatly influenced modern life. Some of his devices are still in commercial use, such as the carbon buttons found inside telephone speakers and microphones. He discovered a new type of energy that he called the etheric force, the electromagnetic energy today called radio waves, and this led to the first wireless telegraph. To many people, Thomas Edison embodied the power of human ingenuity to solve problems. His research centered on inventions that would add comfort to the lives of ordinary people. Most Americans would find it impossible to go through a day without using at least one device invented or inspired by Edison. Not so fun fact, in a tribute to Edison, electric lights all over the United States were dimmed for 1 minute on October 21st, 1931, the day of his funeral. Here's the gramophone. It's a descendant of Edison's early phonograph, and here we are in Menlo Park, New Jersey.